trying to ride the wave, I'm trying to get me paid, I'm trying to move and shake, I'm trying to walk away. I swear my wrists are hurt, I'm getting used to change.
Ready to get this thing started. And off we go here on Sunday Night Primetime. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. Here's the Minnesota offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by the quarterback from USC, Caleb Williams.
I think when you take a step back and you look at last week's loss, I think there was some good and there was some bad. And I think you could really say that about the entire team. The 2 touchdown passes were great. And of course, he's got to stop giving the ball away with the interception. But I think if he continues to clean up some of his fundamentals, continue to improve his decision-making, and then on top of that, guys around him just have to continue to play better.
And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. Trying to avoid the early 3 and out, they face 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run it with Walker. And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down. So they really have the option to run or pass. So they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Falcons set to take over here on offense. They're led out by a former star at Alabama. It's Jalen Milroe at quarterback.
You just hope throughout your career, Mike, that you're not on the wrong end of too many games like last week. So many games in the NFL come down to 1 score. They're very close. And every once in a while, there are multiple score games where you just can't seem to keep it close. They've got to do a better job keeping pace early, get off to a faster start. They want to have a chance. Come the 4th quarter, this thing's...
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Got to get it to the 28, but now it's 3rd down. To the air, it's Milroe. He's got his man complete to Johnson. They'll get 19 out of that play. It's good for a Falcon first down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. If you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Milroe. To the left side, that's caught by Mitchell. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They hook up again, 2nd time on this drive, and this one's good for 18 yards and a first down. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down. Again, it's Milroe. Now a screen set up for Blue. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They had the right play call. The screen goes for 15 and a first down. Milroe going to throw it again. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Dante Thornton was the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing again, it's Milroe. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
3rd down. And 10 yards to go.
To throw again is Milroe. And that is incomplete.
Often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
And this one sent all the way over the back line. No fun of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line. Throwing on first down, it's Williams. Now he'll run it, and he'll go into the slide there. It'll be a gain of a couple.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away, picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
And he'll wind up with a short pickup as he slides to a stop. And that's going to bring up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
On third down, it's Williams from the gun.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. The Falcons offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. Greg, it's one of those weird feelings you build all year for the opener. When you play a tight game and lose, it changes the feeling coming into this week.
Yeah, it certainly does, and if you're not careful, what's that cardinal rule? You don't want one loss to turn into 2, one bad play to turn into 2. The best teams in this league, Mike, they have an uncanny ability that regardless, good or bad, blowout or close one, from the previous week before, it doesn't lead into the next week's work and ultimately the next week's game. So we'll find out, were they able to learn from the good? And there certainly was a lot of it. But can they move forward today and not let the disappointment of last week trickle into today?
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Falcons with the early lead. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with 1st and 10. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Quarterback's trying to give his big tight end a chance to go up and use that large catch radius, unable to connect. Little letdown here for the tight end community, Mike.
That's into the hands of Thornton. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
It's 4th down.
His kick is good. From 60 yards out, he's got the leg to knock it through.
And you talk about having confidence in your kicker, Mike. I mean, to send him out there to kick from midfield, and what does he do? He repays you with that confidence with a 60-yard field goal. I mean, that was something else.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense ready to come back out for this next possession. Greg, the NFC North has become such a fun division over the last few years. Think of the geography and the legacy. It's always been, because of the proximity, a fun division with great rivalries. But with almost all the teams, that's the rookie out of Michigan, Will Johnson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. And you can't ask for a better situation than this. First and goal from the 1. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and goal at the 1-yard line.
Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. And the Vikings have the takeaway. Well, they come up with the turnover on defense. The quarterback choosing to keep it, and the defense choosing to take it away.
Mike, anytime a quarterback turns into a runner, the defense loves it. They want to take a shot at him. They want to take a shot at the ball, and that's exactly what they were able to do here. Force the fumble, get the ball back. Great job there by the defense.
Second down and 3.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second down.
The man in motion is Zacchaeus. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I can guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's still in the back of his mind. You got to know when to take a chance, and you got to know when to just throw the ball away and live for the next down.
And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
The Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Williams going to give it up on a pop pass. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
Brings up second and 10 at the 13-yard line.
On second down, it's Williams. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. They're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
And the Vikings.
A pair of first downs gives them first and 10 up at the 40.
The 40-yard line.
Handoff, running left is Walker. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
16 more yards.
Here's first and 10.
That's another Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
The run here with Devin Singletary. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
Andrew Makuba on the
He does a
tackle.
nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by DJ Turner. And he covers some ground on the return as well. Out of bounds past the 40-yard line.
I think when he goes back and watches this film, that's certainly going to be a ball he wishes he could get back. He puts a little too much air on it, and they're able to make a play, and they get themselves off the field.
They'll throw on first down with Milroe. Flush to his right. Now he takes off. And he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple of yards short of a first down. That's a pickup of 8. 2 minutes to go here till halftime.
Second and 2.
We'll have more from Minneapolis after this. We'll come to the line now on second and 2. Out of the gun, it's Milroe. Open man is Horton. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
First down, Atlanta.
60 by 6. Come 19. Come 19.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That is caught. What a throw. Jamison Williams. Touchdown Falcons. It's his second touchdown of the year. Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Falcons extend their advantage to 13-0.
Vikings nothing.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Here to take it back, Wes Watkins. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense ready to get back to work. Well, Greg, it will be a very busy stretch for the Passports. A lot of international games to look forward to. 7 in all outside the U.S. Chiefs and Chargers last week in Sao Paulo. Great ones to follow. Vikings and Steelers in Dublin. Vikings in London playing the Browns the very next week. Broncos and Jets. Rams and Jags who also play in London week 6 and 7. The Falcons and the Colts are going to be in Germany in week 10. And then the Commanders and Dolphins wrap up the international slate. That's in Madrid, week 11. Greg, this has been such an additive part to the NFL season, all of these international games.
Yeah, I can tell you, Mike, having played one of the international games towards the end of my career in London when I played for Carolina, it's a great experience. It's fun for the players, it's fun for the coaches, it's fun for the fans and the families. So I expect this slate to continue to expand. There's so many fun international cities around the world that love NFL football.
And from what you hear, there's more to come. You could be at the point someday, very soon, where every team plays one game outside of the U.S. in each regular season. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Williams to the air once more. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
26-yard line.
Throwing again, Williams. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Brandon McManus and the field goal unit come on. Officially an even 50-yard attempt. McManus's kick is good. And the Vikings just before halftime.
I'll tell you firsthand, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
On the return, this is strong. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Falcons offense going to get it one final time in this first half. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, try to add to it. It begins with 1st down. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Johnson. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Falcons go ahead and take their 2nd timeout. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. Throwing now, Milroe on 1st down.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they failed to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
An 8-yard pickup.
Now Milroe. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down. Cam Little for this field goal attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Falcons going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Halftime coming up, and we'll take you down to Scott Hansen. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Falcons offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. So, Greg, let's pull back big picture and talk NFC South for a second, a division that you know so well. We've got teams that have been to the Super Bowl in the last 15 or so years out of this division. Yet people overlook it at times. Maybe they've overlooked how good Tampa's been the last 4 years, too.
Well, it's funny, Mike. You think it wasn't very long ago that the NFC South was the toughest division in football. I mean, you mentioned Super Bowl teams. Tampa Bay won one recently with Brady. And then Atlanta, they make a Super Bowl.
That could be a live football. He's trying to locate Travion Henderson out of the backfield.
And we talked about it during the break. If they're going to get back into this game, they're going to need to get some kind of spark going. And, well, the first drive of this half, the defense has certainly done their part, and now it's up to the offense to do something with it.
The man in motion is Zacchaeus. Straight ahead, it's Walker. Able to tiptoe around one tackler, but not a second. He'll be taken down for no gain right at the line of scrimmage.
Loss of a yard.
Second and 10.
Second down at the 31-yard line.
Receiver in motion, going right. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
And the Vikings, first down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here's Walker. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6.
The tackle made at the 6-yard line.
Here now, second down and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Operating from the shotgun is Williams. And he's close to the goal line but didn't get in. Good job to make sure he doesn't cross the plane. And now it's third and goal. Walker. And no signal. Didn't look like he got there. He did not. And now the tension mounts. Fourth and goal. They'll try it now with Walker. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs.
And what a job here by the defensive line. They've got to hold their ground. Any sort of push by the offense is going to result in a touchdown. But here, the defense comes through with a huge goal line stand, and they're able to keep this offense out of the end zone.
Now Milrow on first down. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Pete Werner.
That's interference. Defense.
Let's go now. On first down, it's Milroe. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 25.
Geno Johnson. A gain of 13 yards. And the Falcon.
On first and 10, it's Milroe. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
It's now second and 10.
To the air, it's Milroe. Throw, left side, that's Johnson. Big strides, look at him go! And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of
First and 10.
yards. First down, Falcons.
Here's Milroe to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. Ooh! He's taken down just shy of the 10. They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a first down.
First down.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
A hit as he threw. The pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly.
It leads to second and 10.
Again, it's Milroe. And he'll take it on in. And 9, Mitchell. Touchdown, Atlanta. Now, a two-point conversion attempt coming.
The Falcons will
They'll try to pick this up with a run. And he will get into the end zone and bump the lead up by 2 more.
24.
Little now, following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Wes Watkins going to bring it back. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. Now, Greg, as we get the season going, obviously the adjustment to last year's new kickoff rules in place. We talked to a lot of coaches during the year. Folks didn't seem too bothered about letting the other team have the ball at the 30-yard line after a touchback. Room up the sideline at the 45. Down the sideline to the 20. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 77 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. Extra point by McManus. Up and good. And the Vikings are able to cut into the deficit. The kickoff team is out in the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Falcons offense about ready to take over once more. From the 35, it's first and 10. Well, Greg, as the season starts, really the season never ends. Think back to the schedule release, the draft has become this multi-day huge event. Green Bay crushed it with all the folks around the stadium in Lambeau, and some big names will be tied to that draft forever. A couple of the rookies that you've watched that are just sticking out in your mind, interested to see how they fit in the league as this season gets going.
You know, obviously so much attention around the quarterback position. Cam Ward goes number 1, and obviously with Shador and all the conversations around that as the draft unfolded. But I think a guy that's going to be fun to watch when you talk about fit, Mike, I think you look at Ashton Jeanty. He gets drafted by Vegas. He's now with the Raiders. Pete Carroll. It kind of has the feel of, is he his Marshawn Lynch? Is he the bell cow back, under center, Geno Smith, play action, set up that run game, play good defense? This feels like the early path Pete Carroll took when he took over in Seattle and turned them into a Super Bowl champion. So I'm not saying Genty's Marshawn Lynch, but he certainly feels like that's the fit the Raiders were going for when they took him with their first-round pick.
Hey, let me ask you about Travis Hunter. Of course, the Heisman winner, Colorado, great play, both sides of the ball as a receiver and a corner. You know, Greg, it's hard to come in this league and play well on one side of the ball. Is it realistic to think you may see him on both offense and defense?
That's the million-dollar question, and I think to start, you have to say, okay, let's hang our hat on something. And I think when you look at the league, where is it harder to find impactful players? I believe it's harder to find impactful defensive backs. I think it's a harder position. I think the league favors the offense with the rules and the play style. So if I'm Jacksonville, I'm making Travis Hunter a defensive back on day one, and then I'm going to package my offensive plays around his skill set to take advantage of him as a wide receiver. And then as time goes on, it will eventually unfold where he'll be able to have a role on both sides of the ball more consistently. But if I was in Jacksonville, that's what I would do. But I think it's going to be very interesting to see how fast and how big of a role on both sides they give Hunter early in his rookie year.
Second down, 8 yards to go. Now it's Milroe. He pulls it in around the 5. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with first and goal.
When you think back to the first half, Mike, just how well he threw the ball, and you thought maybe this defense would come up with some answers in the second half to slow him down, but so far, that has proven to not be the case.
Milroe going to throw it again. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8. From a little further back, here's second and goal. To throw again is Milroe. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's so close to the goal line, couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up third and goal. They'll try to sneak it here, and he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's fourth down. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first.
No gain on a quarterback sneak? That's pretty surprising, Mike, anytime we see that happen. There just aren't many plays in the NFL that we consider to be automatic. The quarterback sneak is normally pretty close.
This has been quite the drive. 3 points and kind of feel like a letdown. So they're going to... Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked. And they turn it over on down. Williams going to look to throw it on first down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Shotgun run now with Walker. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 6.
Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. He'll air one out for Higgins. That is caught. And he will take this one in. 86 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. And now they'll go with the more popular of late analytics-driven decision. Down 8, going for 2. And he'll get into the end zone and get this one points closer.
Complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
The Falcons offense ready to get back at it. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on first and 10. From the gun, it's Milroe. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game in that one. A first down. They'll throw on first down with Milroe. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Throwing is Milroe. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner. comes up with the score to square the game, and they're an extra point away from taking the lead.
This defense took the field, Mike, saying we've got to get the ball back to our offense, give them a chance to tie this up. Well, they didn't even need their offense to take the field. They did it all themselves, and as you said, they're an extra point away from taking the lead.
Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. They'll start out first down and 10. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. From the shotgun, it's Milrow. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down. Throwing again, it's Milrow. Working his way out left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10. They'll run. It's Henderson. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Brings up second down.
Once more, it's Henderson. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
At the 18-yard line. A gain of 1 yard. First down, Atlanta.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's first and 10. They'll run here, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Another try, second and 10. They'll drop to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. First and goal coming up.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. That's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
That's the second charge timeout for Minnesota. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. They'll run the sneak. And he will drive his way into the end zone. Jalen Milrow. Touchdown, Falcons. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm.
And he will get into the end zone for the 2 and extend the lead to 7 points.
Vikings 25.
So a big change here. They go from down 1, score the touchdown, add the 2. Now they lead by 7 as they kick it off. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
First and 10.
The Vikings offense and T. Higgins set to take over once more. They'll do so with first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. This one not quite on target. Got him too much. That one falls incomplete. Here comes second down. Here's Williams. Now a deep ball here for Ridley. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. third down, it's Williams from the gun. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Final minute, one timeout remaining, and it's 1st and 10.
That's good for a Vikings first down.
Now the spike as the clock takes under 50 seconds to play. On second down, it's Williams. That's into the hands of Zacchaeus. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
At the 48-yard line.
They'll run up and clock it a little over 30 seconds, all that is left. They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10. Now Williams. He'll find his tight end, Josh Oliver. The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout, and they'll stop with 28 seconds to go in the game. The game hanging in the balance, and a critical 3rd down. He'll take a shot here, back to the end zone. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot, and now it is 4th down. They'll indeed go. It's Williams. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. A gutsy call, but they pay it off. It's a gain of 17. Pressure time. No timeouts to stop the clock as they get set here for a big 1st down. Higgins sent in motion. He'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And that's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
And he's brought down, but they are out of timeouts.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. That's a game.
So it's a win for the visiting Falcons. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field. Mark